It's so easy to waste your life without even realizing it. Most of us try not to be that person. We immediately charge in the opposite direction, doing everything we can to get the best out of life. But here's the trap. We let the world decide what we should be doing. And what if I told you that exact mindset is actually what's holding you back? I spent 22 years following the script, only to realize it was the very thing keeping me small. This video is the truth I wish someone told me sooner. I was born in 2003. Me and my Gen Z people were adapted into a life built into the internet. It's evident that this was the switch that changed us forever. I would take millions of pictures just to find the perfect one before posting. And then get anxiety from posting it. I would be motivated to upgrade my life by seeing what others were being blessed with, not even knowing what they did to get there. I'd make sure my story was watched by a specific person instead of just talking to them. This is what you and me, we were conditioned in. I feel like it's caused us to live in a box for so long, to have anxiety and perform for this world, to not be your true self, which I feel like was actually robbed from us, quite literally. We think this is normal, but it's literally not. Unless we do something about it, we will be stuck performing. But it's not just about what shaped us, it's about what we let define us. So, I have decided that I will very much stop caring what people have to say. See, the world is very opinionated. What does Ashley want to watch today? Maybe some news? Lord. Ooh, Oprah. Oh, what's this about? People have a mind of their own. You ever come across a comment or a DM that makes you go, why? They're just on the other side of the screen, gloating about the fact that they got to say something. Look at the story of YouTuber Diamond Flawless. She made claims about her ex being aggressive. He flipped the story, made her look crazy, and guess what? Everyone believed him. But years later, more victims spoke up, more truth came out, and the internet suddenly turned to her side. And that's the thing. We form our judgments rather quickly, not knowing everything, which makes everything so uncalled for in the end. One minute you're loved, the next minute everyone wants to see your downfall. Wise words from Ethan Hawke once said, "The world is an unreliable critic." No matter what you say, no matter what you do, no matter who you are, the world is going to be an unreliable critic. That's why you can't let the world stop you from shining. But even if you stop caring, what if you're still hiding? What if you're still trying to disappear, hoping no one notices? Stop trying to be low-key. What's trending these days is to be mysterious, be low-key, stand on the sidelines, and be quiet. But it's causing a dent on us because in reality, we are the only ones feeling it. We tend to hold out on what could actually be beneficial for us, which is why I want to mention to you BetterHelp, the sponsor of this video. I knew that I needed some extra aid in certain parts of my life that I never expressed to anyone. But I always hesitated in making the first step, in talking to a therapist. Why? Well, because I feel like it's awkward and it takes too much time. And I believe I can handle myself, I guess. These things are all excuses and shows how much I was holding myself back from the better version of me. Within my own culture, it's hard talking about mental health, but Just because it's hard talking about mental health doesn't mean it should be excluded from our life. BetterHelp actually makes all these excuses go out the window and prioritizes the care you deserve for your mental health. All I have to do is match myself to a therapist and start as soon as I get a match. Click the link in the description or use this link to get 10% off your first month of therapy. Being mysterious really wasn't the flex I thought it was. Do you think people care you're trying to be mysterious? You are just holding back the parts that you care to express. The parts I'm talking about is whatever is inside of you that you keep pushing down. For me, it's always holding back on where I really want to take my videos. I want to really improve the way I make these videos. I think I really want to start learning about camera equipment and getting better with the overall production of my videos. I'm not sure what mic I really want to get. Then you got this long. Show up for what you said you would do. Everyone has the potential, but will you step into it? No wonder they call it canon. You can't reach your full potential unless you fully accept the real you in order to go forward. When you have this passion that you fell in love with, it was not a coincidence. When you find the things that distinguish you from others, it was for a reason. If there's something in your heart, it should be shared. If you want to start a business or create something new, then do it with boldness. This is all about being yourself and giving yourself the permission. We were created by the Creator to create. Why wouldn't we take the one use, the one life to do just that? Everything we do really is creation. You don't need to have an artistic skill or a genius mind to create. For example, chefs who create food, they created that meal for you to have an experience. It's kind of the same way. We all have it and we all need to tap into it. As I get wiser, I start to make more and more sense of this journey called life. You must take a leap of faith towards these things, to live your life like your own, to be real. I'm on this challenge to share what's on my mind. I felt like all my life I rarely express the things that literally I contemplate with on a daily basis. Like, people only care about talking about the basics. I'm not blaming others for it. I am just simply stating that I find a reoccurring theme. I'm not going to be that person to hold myself back, because it would definitely be a sad case where I lived a life not being my true self and not living out the real me, if that makes sense. Like, my own reality that's in my mind, like, people would think, oh, this is who Ashley is, and actually no, that is not who Ashley is. If you don't cry at least once a day, you're weird. I'm gonna start saying stuff like that because that's how I feel. Now you're like, oh, Ashley cries every day. Yes, I do. I'm expressing myself. So yeah, I think I'm on this journey now, and I've decided that I'm going to create stuff that I feel like represent me the most, and then I'm gonna delete the app. So I'll be deleting the app and then I come back a few days later. I don't be replying immediately. Just know I still love y'all. Like, don't think I'm being stush. Just know Ashley's off. Maybe I'm off creating somewhere else. I was once scared of judgment, and that refrained me from being myself. I stayed quiet and unseen, and in a big world, I felt alone. It wasn't until I realized who really has the authority. Nobody who even walks this earth has that much power over you. Only God can judge you. I remember coming to this realization, and it was an imaginary weight that got lifted off of me. It took me so long to understand and experience this kind of freedom.